What if your government suddenly made your religion illegal? That's exactly what happened in Mexico in the 1920s. After the Mexican Revolution, the new government wanted to reduce the power of the Catholic Church. In 1926, President Plutarco Elías enforced strict anti-religious laws known as the Cales Law. These laws banned many religious practices. Priests could be arrested for preaching. Church property was taken by the government. In some states, only a small number of priests were allowed to serve millions of people. For many Catholics in Mexico, this felt like an attack on their faith. At first, people protested peacefully. Churches stopped holding services in protest, and many believers boycotted government goods. But tensions quickly exploded. By late 1926, armed groups of Catholics began rising up across central and western Mexico. They called themselves Cristeros, named after their battle cry, Viva Cristo Rey. Meaning, long live Christ the King, most of these fighters were not professional soldiers. They were farmers, workers, and ordinary citizens who believed they were defending their religion. The fighting soon turned into a brutal guerrilla war. Government forces burned villages suspected of helping the rebels. Cristero fighters ambushed military patrols and took control of rural areas. Entire regions of Mexico became battle zones. The war also produced many powerful personal stories. One of the most famous involved a young boy named Jose Sánchez del Oro, who joined the Cristeros at only 14 years old. After being captured by government soldiers, he was pressured to renounce his faith. When he refused, he was tortured and eventually executed, becoming a symbol of faith and courage for many Catholics. As the war dragged on, the violence grew worse. Families were divided. Towns were destroyed. Thousands of people died. By 1929, both sides were exhausted. With help from diplomatic negotiations, the Mexican government and church leaders reached an agreement. Public worship was allowed again, and many restrictions on the church were eased. The fighting slowly stopped. Historians estimate that around 90,000 people died during the conflict. Even today, the Cristero War remains one of the most controversial and emotional chapters in Mexican history. For some, it was a fight for religious freedom. For others, it was a dangerous rebellion against the government. But either way, the story of La Cristiada shows how powerful faith, politics, and belief can become when they collide.